Hey everybody, I'm gonna do a full makeup tutorial. I don't even know if it's tutorial or like do makeup with me, but usually I do like the Merit Beauty foundation sticks. I'll show you what those look like if you are new to my channel, but they kind of look like this. And I just focus it in my cheek areas where I have a little bit of redness slash hyperpigmentation. But today, I don't even know if this is gonna do anything, but I just want to keep my hair down. Today, we're just gonna do a full, like thicker foundation. So right now I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This one's really nice. I already did my usual, how do I say this? My usual skincare routine beforehand, but this one, since I am gonna be using a little bit more heavier foundation, I'm gonna be priming my face as well. I didn't put any of that under my eyes because I do want to go in with a light eye cream. This is the one from First Aid Beauty. And before I put any foundation on underneath, over my primer, I'm gonna let my primer set for a second and moisturize underneath my eyes. My lips are super dry. If you're new to this channel, you know, or you don't know, that I have eczema prone skin, dry skin. It just gets really irritated quickly. I have very sensitive skin. So I'm using the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I've done a few videos with this already. It's quite possibly the only thing that works for my lips. I know it's supposed to be made for nighttime, but I freaking love using it for everything. While the primer is still kind of setting up, I'm gonna, that's a new word. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Gel, and I have this spoolie that I have. Scoop a little bit of product up, put it onto the back of my hand. And I have a mirror right here, which I'm going to be referencing, but as much as possible, I'm going to try using the camera to my advantage. It's not even a camera, it's my phone. We're not a high production, high quality channel, at least not right now. And also I'm just doing what works for me. So today I'm actually going to dinner with my sister and her girlfriend. We're going to Texas de Brazil, which is a Brazilian steakhouse, and I have not had a proper steak in such a long time. It's just something that I don't really crave from time to time, even when it comes to, like, I used to love going to Korean barbecue restaurants, but I think it was a while ago when I did this 7-day vegetarian challenge, and after I did that 7 days, I did not crave any red meats for a really long time. And I think this is why, like, it's been such a long time since I've had any of it. So that's where we're going today. I'm going with my boyfriend. It's basically a double date. I'm really excited for it. Okay, so this has set enough. And I think what I'm gonna do is go in with this foundation. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude. I don't think they sell this specific one anymore because they revamped the formula for it, but I'm gonna pour it onto the back of my hand, maybe that much. If anything, that might have been too much. We can make it work. We can make this work. Just make sure if you do have this one, you know you have to shake it really well before you use it. So before it starts sliding off, I have a foundation brush and I'm just gonna put it here. It's been a while since I wore this shade, and oh my god, I'm starting to worry if it's too light. Like, my skin just changes. I think we're gonna be okay, but my skin really does like change every 3 months in terms of the shade. Like, this is just coming out, it's what, spring now? So this is coming out of my winter color, and I have been hanging out outside a little bit more, but you know what, we're good. This is my little birthmark. I've had people say before, like, oh, you have a little dirt patch on the left side of your cheek, and I'm like, it's not a dirt patch, it's that there is my beautiful birthmark. Okay, yeah, no, I think we're good in terms of shade. I think when I put on a little bit of that bronzing, then a little bit of the bronzing powder, then I'll be good. But for the time being, I will be a 1 shade Missy. Also, yes, I do have a little bit of an eczema breakout happening on my hand. That's like an indicator of whenever I've eaten something that I'm allergic to. And then I do this fun thing, which whatever product's left on the back of my hand, I just kind of move it all the way down. Wow, it has been such a long time since I've worn this much foundation. Ooh, I better go all out. Oh God, okay. That means I'm putting on eyeshadow and everything. Okay, so get as much as you can out here, kind of tap it in. So my whole face is just 1 shade. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good so far. Next, I'm going to use, oh, this is something that could really make it or break it, the Tarte Shape Tape. I love the color and the feel of this. However, I do notice that it definitely creases, but I'm the type of person that I don't want to have too much of one product, and I will use it until I'm done. So until we're done, that's what I'm going to be using. I think I'll put a little bit, just a little bit more here. And then we're going to take that same, actually, let's see if I have a smaller brush to work off of. I guess I'll use this first. I'll use this brush. I know some people like to let it set, but I don't know. I feel like this one is just gonna start creasing. So I'm gonna use it under my eye. And all of these products that I am using have never irritated my skin. Yeah, so that's important to know in case you also have any fellow sensitive skin people out there. So this product is just used to really lighten underneath, lighten my eyes underneath. And I'm just gonna use a patting motion for this smaller brush. You know what, I might even just take a little bit over into my crease here because I know I'm gonna be using my eyeshadow later. Then we're gonna be taking our beauty blender, off-brand beauty blender, let's be real. And I'm also gonna take the Milk Hydro Grip spray that a couple times until it's a little bit wet, and then very gently pat and blend under my eye. I don't want to be rubbing like this because you could just shift the placement of the concealer. Also, you can see I could totally build on that foundation to kind of cover up my little acne scars, but I'm trusting that the powder is going to do that work for me. Also, I'm not somebody that wears so much makeup all the time, so this is also a learning experiment for me. All right. Thinking if there's anywhere else. I know some people put it here. Why not? Leftovers. I'll just put them under the eye. Okay. Now that the under eye is there, I want to set it immediately. And I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder. I'm not going to bake it. This one's really light and fine. And I like to just take a smaller brush and really just pat it in to where it is. Okay. And we're basically setting this area right now. I'm no pro makeup artist, but I know what works on my face. And this is something that really works on my face. God, I look so, oh my God. I'm also gonna take some and start setting around. Do you see, like, I don't know if you saw that, but I have acne scars, and this also has like a little bit of a blurring effect that it provides, which is one reason why I really love this one. So it kind of blurs a little bit more. Obviously it's still there. I'm not someone that needs it covered all, like, I don't need it to be, what's it called? Fresh skin, super smooth, because then I know every time I take off my makeup, I'll just be like, oh, okay, you're still here. I've learned to accept her, but there's days where I really want to just blur it as much as possible. All right, So let's continue to put this. We're gonna set the rest of my face also, but right now, these are the areas that I wanna highlight and just keep from moving. Notice how I avoided the outside of my face. Okay, next thing that we're going to do. I love this product. It's still a Merit Beauty stick. It's in shade Cacao. I have 3, one for brightening under my eyes, one for my usual like kind of foundation, and this one for bronzing. This is in shade Cacao. It is the perfect shade for me. And what I'm gonna do, I usually put it on my hands. I don't wanna swipe it directly on. So I'm gonna take the Merit Beauty brush number 1, give it a good tap around and focus it right about there. And this is really gonna add that, like, you see like a little bit of that dimension back to the face. Oh God, all right, wait, wait for it to blend out. Okay, oh shit, I just realized this is my first time using it on top of another foundation product, so I never actually tested this out before. I might've put too much on that side, but that is what blending is for, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, again, this I'm not swiping, I'm patting it on. Oh God, you guys, I swear. Maybe if the farther I go back, the less, the less noticeable it's gonna be, whatever. And then slowly making my way down underneath my chin to really, oh frick, dude. Swear to God, I'm gonna have to fix that. Told you we're gonna run into some errors. God, that just looks like a freaking, this one looks okay. This one I put way too freaking much. Maybe that's the lighting. No, can't blame it on the lighting. That was me. Okay, we're just gonna be here for a second. And frick, we might just have to make this work. It's okay. We'll see if we can blend it up a little bit. And then I also take some on the temples and have it going up. Okay. If there's an error with it, whatever. I think it's just like kind of a harsh line that I need to diffuse. So I'll diffuse it like this, maybe get in with my hands a little bit. Oh, work it in. But you can see that it's just such a nice, oh, it is so nice. Wow. All right, any leftover, I don't do like a harsh contour. I never contour my nose actually, but I do want to give that little bit of depth back to my nose. So I'm gonna put it right underneath here. Ooh. Oh my God, this might be a new thing where I'm just gonna like every day, this is what I'm gonna do now. I say that, but I'm just like, I get lazy. Okay, next thing that I'm gonna do, since I'm kind of happy on how it is now. It does look like a little bit of a blotch, but it's okay. We're gonna work with that. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I love this thing. This is in shade Dark, and I'm gonna go over all those areas where I put shade Cacao. And I kind of have a fluffy angled brush, and this is what I'm gonna use to set this area. Oh my God, this thing. Whatever. And then a little bit behind, underneath, and just slowly working it. Like a slow build instead of just like dumping a bunch of product in at once is really gonna kind of help give you a little bit of that more natural, less cakey kind of look. Just a slow build. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? Gotta look at me in real life. Okay, we're looking good. And by real life, I mean my stuff. Okay, trick that I learned from somewhere is, someone or somewhere, is to just bring it down directly here because it kind of creates a shadow on your neck that it's, your neck is just like, boom, va voom. All right. This is how we're looking. Ooh. Okay, next thing that we're gonna do is use I only have 2 blushes. I have NARS Orgasm. This is a little sample pack, and this one from Tarte. It's a cream based, but I think today I wanna go more I'm gonna go more powdery. I have really bad indecisive issues. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do frick. I'm gonna do cream first. God, and then I'll use both, okay? I'll use both. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this brush here, and then I'm gonna follow this area, basically on top of the place where I bronzed. Ooh, ooh, super subtle. Do you guys, super subtle. My eyes are freaking red. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry was more for me than it was for anybody else. But, ooh, oh my freaking God. I'm glad I did this. I'm really glad I did this. I'm going to do a little bit down the center. Here, here. It's very, very subtle. And then whatever's left over, we'll put it everywhere else. Okay. I don't want it to be too loud of a blush, but we're gonna set the cream with a powder. Okay. Set the cream with the powder. Okay, getting quite pinkish. Okay. Whatever, fine, cool, done. What do I do next? Eyebrows. Eyebrows, we're gonna use the Benefit Brow Pencil. And I really like keeping them pretty natural and just following my shape. I could spend a lot more time to make this look super good, but I don't want to edit this. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill in. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fill in this stuff. We're gonna try lifting it as much as possible. Everything in an upward stroke. And then my trick for doing eyebrows is really just a suggestion of looking at yourself close in the mirror and then backing up to make sure it looks good from afar, but when you get really close, it's like, you know, you really get into a little bit more of the details. So when I'm doing this without recording, I'm just like constantly saucying back and forth. Saucying, I don't know what the hell that was, but I think I meant dancing. Just doing a step in, doing a step out. I feel like you could do that with everything of your makeup. I don't think this made that big of a difference, but again, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. All right, those were my brows for now. And then we're gonna get into the fun stuff. All right, I have my MAC eye kohl in shade Teddy, and I'm gonna waterline my lips, holy crap. What are these called? My eyes. I'm gonna waterline it. You can kind of see the difference of it. It makes my eyelashes look a lot more fuller. All my eyes, honestly, to look a lot fuller. And my trick here, because I can't do winged eyeliner to save my life, really, is I take my eyes. I don't know what I'm saying. Do this. And then kind of flick it upwards a little bit, and it gives you just the slightest thing. Oh God, my eyes are irritated. All right. Next thing that I'm gonna do is, we're thinking on the fly here. I've done this once before, but I'm also gonna take this and draw a line. Oh my God, what are you doing? You're ruining it. Blah, blah, blah. Probably am, but the fun thing is that I can fix it, hopefully. Okay, I have kind of a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take a neutral brown and kind of buff that out. You'll see what I mean. I don't do a lot of crazy eye looks. I think the craziest one I did was when it was my uncle's 50th birthday. He lives in Vegas. And we had a, like, what was it, 70s themed party. I think it was 70s, it might have been 80s. And I had this purple and pink eye makeup look. I don't know if I could recreate that, but if you guys want me to like attempt to do it, I will try. I'll try my best. But that was one of the few times where I really sat in front of a mirror, took all my time doing my eyes, and it came out freaking bomb. Like, I was like, I don't think I'd ever wear this out in public. But, or just like on a regular schmegular day. But holy crap, it looked really good. Okay, see, I'm just gonna, and what I'm gonna do is, I did it on my crease, but I'm also doing it slightly above. Bring it a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Whoa. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be a nighttime look, but I don't want to be too whatever. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my blush, the cream, and I'm just gonna pack it on top here to kind of have that repetitive color all the way around, and bring it up kind of in the middle area. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I'm doing makeup. Okay. I think I want to make the outside a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go with kind of a darker brown with maybe a touch of like an orangey shade. And then I'm just gonna do it like the outside V here. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who freaking knows? Okay, same thing, darker brown. This is a Morphe eyebrow. I need all my concentration on here really quick. This is a Morphe eyeshadow palette that I got like a long ass time ago. It's been way too long, but look, again, I rarely do eye looks, so I only wanted one that kind of had a little bit of things that I knew I would wear out, which is basically the brown and orange tones and a little bit of the reds. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I like it. We're working with it. And then underneath my eye, I'm gonna take maybe the orangey one, brown orangey one, and just tap it a little bit underneath my eye. What is happening? Kind of want shimmer. Anyways, let's curl our eyelashes, because as soon as you curl your eyelashes and start putting on, either if you want to wear fake lashes or if you have extensions on, like, it will make the whole face, it will make the whole look. Even if you messed up on your eyeshadow, if you got bomb lashes, like, the average eye won't be able to know it's messed up. The average eye, okay? But if you start walking by, if you start walking by like all these makeup influencers and stuff, you're probably gonna notice. Okay, I'm gonna take this YSL thing. That's a car outside if you do hear that. This YSL mascara, I really love this one. This was actually sent to my sister, and she was like, Dar, you want it? And I said, hell yeah, I want it. Give it to me now. Also, I am just coming off of eyelash extensions, so there's random I need to stop talking. There were random bits where things are longer than the others. Lastly, one of my favorite things to do is lips. Charlotte Tilbury lips, you cannot freaking beat them. I'm gonna line my lips in shade Hot Gossip. Let me get my thing. Shade Hot Gossip. Under here. I did a slight overline on the bottom here, and then just cut in short up here. Kind of gives it a little bit of a pouty effect. Oh, 1 second. Had some family members stop by, so all right, back to it. I'm lining my lips. I think what I'm gonna do is give myself a little pouty lip, so I'm just gonna combine the top here to kind of give it a, like, God, is that obvious? I don't know if I should have done that. Whatever. All right, we'll see how it goes. So this is just the line. We'll clean it up a little bit later on. And I'm gonna take, I love this shade, Stone Rose from Charlotte Tilbury. It is just, it's like a subtle, just hang on a second, you'll see it. Oh, frick. Oh my God. Who let me put on makeup? Like, oh my God, it's so good. Keep in mind, I have a slight dryness around my mouth happening right now. So kind of those weird spots, they're gonna stay there. I'm not gonna try covering them up a little bit more. But okay, I want it to be a little bit glossy, so I'm gonna use the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm right here, and then just kind of focus it on the center of my lips. Okay. Don't really like how it looks. I don't like how this thing looks, so. Yeah, see, this is why I'm not gonna call this a tutorial. This is a, hey, watch me get ready. Okay, we're just gonna do some final touches. And I do have sensitive skin and oily skin. So since I've been out for a while, like since I paused this, and I just have a little bit of that glowy look. It looks good now, but we'll wait for it later. Okay, and I think the last thing I'm gonna do is just put a little bit more color onto my eyebrows. And this is the Merit Beauty Brow Gel, I think 1980 Brow Gel. I'm just gonna ever so lightly kind of just go over the gel with more gel. Go over the gel with more pigmented gel. I'm gonna show you all my finished look. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. Maybe this video will be a whole get ready with me, or I'll break it up into 2 parts. Okay, I don't know if I should leave my hair like this or if I should like crimp it and give it a little bit of life, but okay, this is looking pretty nice. Okay, I'll show you the end result. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I'm basically wearing, here, let me get up for you. I'm wearing this kind of dress. This is a terrible way of modeling it for you, but that's the best that I'm gonna do. And then I just have these really cute gold hoops from Holland Apparel. And I'm determining because it's kind of like, it's not high end, it's Texas de Brazil. I just want it to look nice. And I'm gonna be wearing my Panda shoes with it to kind of give it a little bit of a sneaker vibe. Wow. So I just want it to be like really casual, and I'm not doing a good job making it look super casual. So I think I'm just gonna leave my hair down, keep tossing it around because this is just what it usually looks like. And yeah, I'm excited. It's the first time that my boyfriend and my sister's girlfriend, like basically the 4 of us, are going to have like a double date night. And so it's kind of cute. We're gonna take some photos. I'm gonna make them take some photos. But this is it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.